Tom, very well played again from a personal point of view, but I'm sure from a team perspective, rather a frustrating day.
Yeah, I was really happy, obviously, with my innings and the situation that I came in. It sort of gave us a bit of a fighting chance, but yeah, disappointing day overall. It's felt like like I said, we gave ourselves half a sniff, but I feel like that the wicket was always going to get better with the sun on it all day. It's probably one of the best wickets on the square, so we knew we were perhaps under par, but. A good power play, and you sort of never know. But credit to their lads, nearly part on 200 or so. So, they deserve that definitely.
It seemed quite a good toss to win because it was, as is often the case here at Northampton, if it was going to do anything, it was probably going to do it with the two new white balls at the start, and he just did nibble around a little bit, and Northamptonshire 3 down early.
Yeah, that's the way that we saw the game as well. We'd have won the toss and bowled ourselves, and that would have been the game for us, try and get them 3 down early. I felt our batters in the power play were got out, through good bits of bowling and, like you say, a little bit of nibble in the pitch. But that's how new pitches generally play, and especially on that bit of the square, if they're pretty good wickets, and if you find movement early, that's probably your only hope.
It wasn't quite the 54 for 6 that you went in at Cheltenham, but it wasn't a great deal better, about 100 for 6. And what was the thinking, just to try and go for it or bat the overs? What was in your mind as you went out to bat?
Definitely try and take it as deep as possible and try and bat the overs, but also try and put a little bit of pressure back on them. I felt like it's an absolute luxury as a bowler, seeing it from my point of view. If you can run in knowing that you're hitting length and they're not going to come for you, so try to flip that a little bit and try and put some pressure back on, but try and take it deep with Lewis, and Jumbie batted really well as well to get us that 100 partnership, and it gave us a chance, but we just came up short.
Yeah, word about James Sales, played really well in support, and you were very close to setting yet another Northamptonshire partnership record, just 4 runs shy.
Oh, you shouldn't have run out and told us. We'd have been going for that one. But yeah, it's nice to bat with Jumbie. He's going to be, he's already a fantastic cricketer, but he's only getting better. So.
And then there's a couple of wickets early on, which you picked up, 2 down, and as you say, from that moment onwards, really, Jake Libby and Rob Jones slammed the door shut.
Yeah, it just shows how difficult it is when you get 2 set batters in this format, especially with only 4 out in the circle. You kind of need to create a bit of a chance of leaving a boundary open to them to get a few dots, to try and create some pressure. And unfortunately, that's what we were never able to build enough pressure to warrant getting any sort of squeeze, which was a shame. But yeah, the power play could have gone a lot better. I thought Jack bowled beautifully as well at the other end in the power play, and I felt like he was unlucky not to get a wicket at that end as well. So you never have known with maybe if we'd have got them 3 or 4 down in the power play, but just wasn't to be.
Disappointing again. Also, a couple of catches didn't stick today.
Yeah, we were really poor in the field today. It's probably our worst performance of the competition, so that's something that we've just chatted about, and we've got a game in 2 days' time that we'll be throwing ourselves round again.
Just a word about Prithvi Shaw. I'm not looking to make excuses, but obviously I'm sure that must have been a bit of a dampener on the squad. The news breaking not long before the start that he wasn't going to be coming back. I would imagine that's a big blow.
Yeah, of course, that's a big blow. I mean, any sort of team losing a guy that's just gone and got 500 runs or whatever he's just gone and got in how many games. But, we've sat here before, stood here before, and we've got so much batting talent in that room. If you look at our top 7, it go up against any in the country, I feel, for talent and runs. We're not performing at the minute, but it's someone's day soon. There's a lot of guys up there that are absolutely crazy to get some runs, so hopefully the next game is the one.
I was going to say, in the group it seems a lot of teams are beating everybody else. The one team so far that nobody's beaten is Warwickshire. It'd be a very good time to do it.
Yeah, it'd be a great to go to their Edgbaston and beat Warwickshire. That's definitely the aim of the next game, and then you never know once the target is to go on and try and win the group. Try and get a home quarter, or the semi. I'm not sure how it works, but definitely qualify and then try and get into some knockout cricket. That's definitely the aim for the club.